Hey guys, it's Dual Star. So yeah, home from surgery. Today is, don't know, I think today's the 12th. No, today's the 14th. Um, I had gastric sleeve surgery on the 11th. And for the most part, I had a really good stay at the hospital at Kaiser. My all of my nurses were freaking amazing. Everybody, the nurses, the cleaning staff who came in and cleaned my room, the anesthesiologist who was hot, by the way, so that made that a little bit more tolerable. And that's probably about where the fun ended or the fun stopped. So I went into the hospital on the 11th to have my surgery. I was supposed to be at the hospital at 9:15. I got there at 9:15 and they literally rolled me into surgery by I think I went into surgery at like 11:05. So they were really quick about it. They got my IV and everything all set up. And when I came out of surgery, I was in like the worst pain of my life, but it wasn't from the surgery. It was from, I have really bad back pains. Well, when I was in high school, I was on the wrestling team and I hurt my back really bad when I was younger. And so I've always struggled with lower back pain. And I guess from laying on the surgery table and then laying on the gurney in the waiting room, waiting for them to get me a room after surgery, my back just completely just spasmed and went out, and I was in so much pain. I was like screaming, like, I need pain medication, like get me Dilaudid, like now. That's one of the perks of being a nurse is you know what pain meds to ask for. So I was like, I need Dilaudid, like now. So I got it, and that helped a little bit, but I was still in a lot of pain. Then they rolled me up to my room, and I got into bed. And for the first day, like I was actually okay. Like I was fine. Like I didn't have any incisional pain. I just had pain from like my back, and even that was pretty well managed. But then it came time for me to start drinking and sipping, and I was in the hospital and I was on a clear liquid diet, and I could not keep anything down. Nothing. Like I would literally drink, like they brought me this little medicine cup and it's a 30 cc medicine cup. I was drinking like at the very, very low line. Like it wasn't even an ounce of fluid. And I would take it down, sip it down, and then like 5 minutes later, I would get like this stuff that I've now, after doing research, I've discovered it's called the foamies. I would get foam that would literally build up in my esophagus, and I could literally feel it rising. It's almost like you're gonna vomit, but it's not that weird vomit taste. It's like foam. It's I don't know. Well, I was like, I could show you some because I'm still having it, but I mean, that would be probably kind of, you know what? No, I am going to show you guys because I wish somebody had showed me. So if you don't want to see this, skip forward a couple seconds. Actually, I'll show it at the end. But anyways, so I started like bringing up like this foamy like stuff. Like it wasn't bile, it wasn't liquid, it was like foam. It was just gross. And so then I would have to start all over again. So I kept doing that, couldn't keep anything down. So then the doctor was going to let me go that day, but then he's like, you know what? You can't keep anything down. So we're going to keep you an extra day. So they kept me an extra day. Again, I was fine. I was in the hospital. I had no pain at that point. I had no nausea, anything like that. It was just like every time I drank something, I would feel the need to burp, and then I would burp, and up would come this foamy stuff. So, but my doctor kept saying, it's that's normal, I guess, for people in my age group. I guess like if you're younger than 40, like I guess that tends to happen. I have no idea, but it felt like acid reflux kind of. I don't know. Anyways, it was not the best experience. So they decided to keep me an extra night. But then they kept giving me Reglan while I was there to combat the nausea. And I kept telling them, I don't have nausea. Like, I'm not nauseous. But they kept giving it to me. And I discovered that me and Reglan don't go well together. So one of the side effects of Reglan is it can cause, in like one in like 1,000 people, it can cause anxiety and panic attacks. And that's exactly what happened to me. I had my very first panic attack in the hospital, it was not fun at all. I literally wanted to like rip my IV out. Like I was just sitting on the bed and I was just like freaking out. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sit still. Like I just wanted to literally jump out of my skin. And I've worked as a psych nurse before I went into wound care, and I've always had patients that had panic attacks, and I always thought like, oh, something, feel, just sit down, calm down. I will never look the same at a panic attack again. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. So then I had a panic attack. And so I was asking, I said, you know what? I'm having a panic attack. I go, I need Ativan, which is like it's like basically a sedative. And so they didn't have orders for me to have an Ativan. So the nurse was like, you know what? I can't give you Ativan because I don't have orders for it. He's like, but I have Benadryl. So I was like, fine, whatever, give me Benadryl. So he gave me some Benadryl in my IV, and I think the anxiety lasted for about another 5 minutes, and next thing I know, I was out. I knocked out. So, but at that point, we still didn't know that it was the Reglan. I thought that it was just a panic attack because they had told me that they weren't releasing me that day, and I really wanted to go home. So I thought that's what brought it on. So then later that night, I was on Reglan every 8 hours. So then later that night, same thing. He came in, gave me the Reglan, and when he pushed it in my IV, I instantly felt funny. Like it gave me like a weird head feeling. And sure enough, as soon as he pushed it, 10 minutes later, full blown panic attack again. So we had to do another round of Benadryl. So yeah, so I was just like, you know what? Do not give me Reglan anymore. I go, you guys can give me something else. But Reglan, that's not going to happen for me. So I just refused it the entire time I was there. And then they started giving me Zofran, which I didn't have any side effects from that. So then like my surgeon came in and was like, I'm really concerned still that you're not getting anything down. He's like, maybe we could switch you to a full liquid diet because maybe the water is too thin. Like maybe you need something a little bit stronger. So he switched me to a full liquid diet, and I got some cream of mushroom soup, and I was able to keep that down for the most part. I would get a little bit of the foamies, and it but the weird thing was, I would throw up the foamies, but not throw up the food. So it's like I could get in the cream of mushroom soup, but then after I've got it in, after like 2 or 3 spoonfuls, I started getting the foamy feeling where I could literally feel it rising up my throat, and then out it would come. But it was all like this clear foam. It wasn't soup. So it was weird. So I'm still having that right now. I have hiccups. I have that burping foamy stuff going on still. Yeah. And so anyway, so I got released this morning. I'm home. Still not able to really keep anything down. Sorry, excuse me. Still have this whole burping foamy thing going on. I'm laying down flat right now, but I probably shouldn't be. I should probably be sitting up because I feel a lot better when I sit up. My incision pains right now hurt like hell. They hurt a lot. When I was in the hospital, I was on morphine, and so I didn't even really use the morphine. I was on a PCA, which is basically a patient-controlled analgesic where you just push the button and you get your dose of morphine. And I think I only had to push the button like once or twice, and I was fine. So I didn't use it that much, but I was also stationary. I was laying in the bed. I had everybody doing things for me. When I needed to sit up, I just raised the bed. So I wasn't using my abdominal muscles. Now that I'm home, I had to climb stairs to get up to my bedroom because my bedroom's on the second floor, and the couch in the living room on the first floor was not comfortable. I sat down on it when I first got home, and it literally took me a good 20 minutes to get off of it because I was in so much pain. So I'm laying upstairs in my room. So I don't know. We'll go from there. But yeah, other than that, I'm feeling pretty shitty. Not hungry, which is good because I haven't eaten in 3 days. Because if I was hungry and I hadn't eaten in 3 days, I would be really mad. But yeah, not hungry at all. No hunger whatsoever. Like I said, they sent me home with pain medication, with liquid codeine. Oh my God, there's a heartburn again. Oh, this shit hurts like hell. They sent me home with liquid codeine, but I can't keep it down, so I haven't been able to take it. I put it in like one of those 30cc cups, and I do one sip and it's like foamies again. So, oh my God, hold on. Yeah. So I haven't been able to keep down the pain medication either. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a follow-up appointment on the 24th, which is about a week from now. To, I guess, I don't know, go from there. But as of right now, like I said, I hoped on going back to work tomorrow, but that's obviously not gonna happen. Just one, because I'm in so much pain from the incision, and number two, I keep having this foamy crap that I keep spitting up. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a long week. But I just wanted to make a video to let you guys know how I'm doing, that I made it out alive. Oh my God. But I'm gonna have to go because this heartburn is freaking killing me. It's bad. I just text my mom because she's out. I text her to bring me some chewable Pepsi and some of those Gas X strips. I'm gonna see if that works to go from there. But I don't know. So sorry guys. So this is the end of the video. I'm going to wait for about 5 seconds for those who don't want to see what the foamies looks like. Because I'm warning you, it's like literally like a cup that I've been spitting up in that is foam. So you can at least see what it's like. Because I kind of wish I had been warned as to what to expect. Because I wasn't. And I'm like literally sitting here like, what the fuck is this shit? So yeah. So if you don't want to see what the foamies is, thanks for checking in, see how I'm doing. You can follow me on Instagram. I've posted some stuff up there. It's Dualstar, DUALSTARR VSG. And I'll be updating there. But yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Oh my God, this is awful. Yeah, I'm going to go. Okay, so bye. And then if you want to sit and watch the foamy thingy, let me know. Just hang by. Okay, bye. Okay, for you guys who wanted to see, so this is basically it. Oh, I don't know if you could. It's like, it's not vomit. So this part right here, see all that white stuff? It's like foam. It's like foam. The only way that I can best explain it is what it feels like is it's the consistency of when you go to Starbucks and you ask for a caramel latte with foam. That's what it feels like. It's like this thick, dense, like fluid. And every time you burp, it comes up. And the only thing that you can do is spit it out, because if you swallow it, then it just gets worse and it feels like it's sitting on your chest and you can't breathe. So yeah. So that's it. That's my video on my second day post-op. And now you've been educated as to what foamies are. And you also have been educated as to what happens if you have an adverse reaction to Reglan. Yeah, and you don't know what to ask for. So yeah, so that's it. I'll probably make a video in a couple days, depending on how I'm feeling. Okay? If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment below or contact me on Instagram. All right? Talk to you guys later. Bye.